Hello friends, I Surbhi Mathur, working as an assistant professor in Bihari Institute of Science and Management, welcome you all on the behalf of GuruKPU.com. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on the training cycle. Training cycle comprised under the subject Human Resource Management. Before going forward, I would like to tell something about the training. What is training? Now before going forward for the training cycle, I would like to tell you about the training, that why the training is important nowadays for an individual, for an employee and for everyone. Training is basically the improvement of the skills and the knowledge that an individual have by imparting through the organization. Training is a way through which a raw human resource has been converted into a developed human being. So first we starting with the training cycle. First step is identifying the training needs. Before going for any stage, first of all we should know what are the needs, what are the objectives of an individual. Now if we have to design a training program, then we should know why we are providing the training. Whether an individual need to be developed, whether individual need to be developed in the terms of knowledge and their skills. Then we move to the training objectives. Why the organization providing training to the individual? What are the organization's objectives behind that? Organization objective could be, organization want its employee to be highly skilled. Organization want to improve its company image. So there are such type of training objectives that an organization should keep into mind. Third is plan for the training. Now we have identified the training needs, we have determined the training objectives. Next phase is plan for the training. Plan means we are making an outline of a training. Who is going to provide the training? Who all are the evaluators? Whether an organization should provide for the external consultants or organization should arrange for the internal trainers. What are the methods they are going to use for the training? Whether they are using some supporting materials, whether they will be providing some pamphlets, brochures. So these are the various things that comprise under the planning. Next we move to the implementation. Implementation is the part where the actual work put into action. Now implementation is the phase where we delivering the lectures, where we are providing the training. Now training could be making an individual sitting with the other person who is doing a similar job. It could be making an individual sitting in a classroom delivering a lecture. So implementation is the actual phase where we put our strategy in use. Next is evaluating the course. There is no sense of providing a training till the time we won't get any feedback. So evaluation is basically a thing that comprises feedback. We should take a feedback from the people whom we are giving the training. So they'll provide their feedback in the terms whether they like the content, whether the environment providing for the training is suitable, like lighting, ventilation, contents of the training. And finally we are doing an analysis. Analysis is that whatever training we are provided to the individual, how the individual derives the meaning from it. So we should make a review of it at a very periodic interval. So in this way are the purpose for which we are providing the training to the individual that gets resolved by the proper analysis and the review at the periodic interval. At last I just want to conclude my topic with a one line. Learning is the hardest part, or we can say by practice we can learn. So practice is the hardest part of learning, and if we want to make a change in the individual, training is the essence of that. So that's all with my topic. Thank you and thank you for watching this video. Kindly visit to our website www.gurukpu.com.